What up, people? It's the Balkan Traveler. If I had 2 weeks in Croatia, which I don't because I live here, what would I do? Where would I go? And how would I do it? Here's how. Here's my 2-week itinerary of a Croatian dream summer vacation. Here we go. This is the Bunjo show. This is not your show. I traded the 905 for G0. This is Bunjo show. Dobar dan, dobar večer, dobro jutro. It's the Balkan Traveler, and here, let's get started on our 2-week itinerary. First, I fly into Franjo Tuđman Airport in Zagreb because it's the cheapest flights and it's the capital city, and there's so much to see. Historical sites, a whole bunch of things like church. You got that huge church in the middle, you got beautiful food, you got beautiful nightlife, you got a bunch of stuff in Zagreb. It's my personal favorite city in the world. I'll tell you what I would do there. I'd go to the Museum of Broken Relationships. I'd go to the Museum of Nikola Tesla. I'd go indulge in some cuisine. Go have a few drinks in the Jeličić Square. And I would also go to Maksimir Stadium, the home of Dinamo Zagreb, and get in touch with Croatian football. There's a bunch to do and a lot to see. You can take the trolley up the side of the mountain to go check out the view overlooking the whole city. It's beautiful. And you can go to Grčić Tunnel. It's a tunnel that was used for the war. It's a cool little place and it's a hidden gem. So check that out. And plus, you got a whole bunch of surrounding areas that you can go to for day trips. After 2 nights in Zagreb, I'd fly down to Osijek, but depends on my budget. I'd probably rent a car and keep the car for the whole trip, drop it off in Split Airport at the end. But that's besides the point. Let's get down to it. If I'm renting a car, I'd drive down to Osijek, stay there for a night. It's one of the most underrated and beautiful cities in Croatia with the best cuisine. You would love to go there. Trust me, it's the home of Davor Šuker, Croatian 1998 World Cup legend. This is the real Croatia visit, the east coast of Croatia. It's the real one, the borderline of Bosnia and Serbia. Now this is the real taste of Croatia. That's why we're going down here, because a lot of tourists always skip this and they just go to the beaches. But make sure when you come to Croatia, you come here, because you got a beautiful city like Vukovar that has tons of history, especially from the 1990s, the Croatian Independence War. And you'll see all the sadness. You can feel it when you hear the stories and read it on the walls in the museums where they took out all the people in the hospitals and shot them in a field. Very sad stuff. What a town. Vukovar Day. You got Vukovar Day. It's beautiful there. And you got the Freedom Tower that was riddled with bullets, and it was like the focal point of the war. So make sure you go there. That's beautiful if you want to get in touch with Croatian people and share some of their history. After 2 nights in Zagreb, 1 night in Osijek, and a day trip on your way to where? Slavonski Brod, one of the most devastated places in Croatian history by war. It's on the Sava River and the border of Bosnia, Bosanski Brod. It's home of the gypsy market, the famous gypsy market in Croatia. You can get anything there. Now that's a place that you can really get in touch with real Croatia. Real food, the best meat in the world. Everything's really good there. So make sure you go to Slavonski Brod, where I'm from, my family. Okay, maybe not where I'm from, where my mom's from and my family. I was born in Canada, everybody knows that. But yes, Slavonski Brod is really, really beautiful. It's in Slavonia, not to be confused with Slovenia. Slovenia is a whole nother country, but this place is incredible. Real touch of Croatia. They have the fortresses that have been demolished by war. You can see a whole bunch of cool sites and learn a lot about history there too. I guess this is the historic part. Slavonia, the historic part of Croatia. It's beautiful. Make sure you don't miss out and you don't just go to the coast. You got to go to these places for sure. Now after staying in Slavonski Brod for a night, Zagreb for 2 nights, and Osijek for a night, you head on down to the coast. Now this is where all the tourists love to go, and this is personally my favorite tourist destination in Croatia. We head down to no other than Opatija, and from Opatija we stay 2 nights in Opatija, and we do things like go to Lovran, go to Itinerary, and go to Rijeka. Rijeka is like the shipment place, the home of the shipping yard with the containers, the big boats and everything. It's a beautiful working city and it's beautiful coast. You can even take a day trip to Pula if you really want, where all the concerts happen. They have the Roman amphitheater. But Opatija is luxurious, a little bit expensive. The only downfall is you get 2 weeks of warm swimming, maybe a month, and that's it. But yeah, Opatija is amazing. They have casinos, they have everything. They have street art, you name it, they got it. It's a beautiful place. My favorite place, Opatija. After 2 nights in Zagreb, 1 night in Osijek, 1 night in Slavonski Brod, and 2 nights in Opatija, I would take a day trip to Plitvice Lakes, one of the UNESCO World Heritage National Parks, one of the most beautiful waterfall parks and lake park in the world, probably. It's amazing. I've been there twice and it was beautiful both times. I'd go there for a day trip on my way to Zadar, home of superstar footballer Luka Modric. In Zadar, they have good restaurants. It's a walled city. They have greetings to the moon. It's like this solar panel that lights up at night, all different colors. And they also have the sea organ, the famous sea organ. But what many people don't know that probably travel there, about a half an hour away, they have this Plitvice. It's a ghost town. It's beautiful to visit. I'm gonna visit there soon. And they also have Luka Modric's childhood home that got demolished by war, and you can kind of go see the skeleton of it. It's still up and standing. If you like football, and if you know who Luka Modric is, if you like Croatia, that's a beautiful place to see, you know. Modrici, it's called. You can Google map it, Modrici, and that's it. It's like Modric, but with the I on the end, and that's it. And Zadar, I'd stay there for about 2 nights, and then you can do all that stuff. See the ghost town, visit the walled city, eat Thai food, go to Modric's childhood home. Yeah, you got a lot of things. And then the Plitvice Lakes, yeah, that's 2 nights in Zagreb, 1 night in Osijek, 1 night in Slavonski Brod, 2 nights in Opatija, and then 2 nights in Zadar. Now let's get on to the rest of the video. The rest of my time here, I would definitely go to Okrug Gornji. I would stay there because it's beautiful swimming, maybe the best swimming in all of Croatia. My personal views, you wouldn't want to stay in the big cities like Split and Dubrovnik because it's too expensive and it's too packed. Like, you want to go to Hvar, I get it, but it's too expensive there. It's like minimum $300 a night, so, you know, I'd rather stay in Okrug Gornji. You can find some nice places. That's beautiful swimming. Like, look at this. You know what I mean? This is Okrug. This is where we live here. From there, you stay 6 nights there. From there, you can do a day trip to Dubrovnik. You can go to Mostar. You can go to Montenegro. You can go to Split. You can go to Trogir. Trogir, 7 minutes away. And the best part is, when you're all done your vacation, the airport's 15 minutes away by driving. So you don't even have to drive far. You can either fly to Zagreb or you can fly out of there because it's an international airport now. And yeah, Okrug Gornji is a perfect place. You can take boat trips, boat excursions to Hvar, to Brač, you name it. Zlatni Rat, rent a speedboat here, anything. They have quad adventures here. They have lots to do here. Lots and lots to do.
Every day when your brain is so wasted. By the way, I'm gonna be on.
I hope you guys end up taking some of my advice, maybe not all of it. I get it. You still want to be independent and do your own thing. But I really can't preach enough. You got to get a taste of the real Croatia and go north more, northeast, because it's different. You get a taste of their real culture and the real history. Dalmatia is good, but Dalmatia is more for relax, fjaka, as they say here. It's a lifestyle. You got to know how to relax like a professional. Relax. The state of relaxation is like an art form here. Fjaka, they call it. But yes, I hope you like my itinerary, and I hope you enjoy your first stay or your second stay or many stays in Croatia, man. This is Bunjo, the Balkan Traveler, signing off. Don't forget, click like, subscribe, and share, and always comment. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks all that stuff. Really appreciate everything.
You don't wanna tread one day.